Taurus, welcome. This is the Tana Tarot Zodiac channel, and Taurus, this is your Zodiac Tarot reading for the next 7-ish days. Taurus, please do also check your Rising Moon and Venus readings as well. And I also want to let you know that I do have a second channel. It is the Tana Tarot Pick a Card channel. And so if you do like pick a card, you can head on over there. We do have a link in the description box. Okay, let's do the drill. I'm going to lay out this big tarot card for overall energy. We're going to do a couple of oracles, some more tarot, an angel card, and then we're going to do a yes or no question with the pendulum. So please do be thinking of your yes or no question. Taurus, what the heck, man? But you know what? The Tower is nothing to be afraid of. The Tower is the breaking down or the ending of something that was built on a false foundation, that was built on untruths or lies or misrepresentation. It is on a crumbling foundation. It cannot stand and should not stand. Okay? And so when a Tower moment happens, it is the universe. It's usually because you haven't, or let's just say we, because Towers have happened to many of us. It's because we have not made a decision. It's because we have not done something that we need to do, so the universe kind of comes in and does it for us. So for an example of a relationship, we can be like in an unhappy relationship for the longest, but we stay because it's comfortable. Like say we had a chaotic household, grew up in an alcoholic household, and we're in a relationship that feels like that, but we stay because that feels normal. Well, that's not normal, and it can hurt us. And so the universe will come along and make that end. These endings can be scary, tumultuous, painful, but they are needed. And so that is why, even though I've had a few Tower moments in my life, maybe one or two that I still don't understand, but I have looked back and seen why why Tower moments have happened in my life. I've seen the need. We have crossing bridges, a time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting energy with the Tower. Very appropriate. Let's see what we get from this deck. So it's time for healing, connecting. So connecting with loved ones, mending. So maybe if there's a person that you've fallen out with and you don't even really remember why, or the reason why is not as important now as it was, it may be a time to mend relationships. And releasing, maybe releasing anger. And we have family. So, ooh, and look at it's the beautiful purple, and that's my color, as you can tell, even from my Band-Aids and my KT tape. Love purple. Yeah, it looks like it's got something to do with the family, Taurus. It's like, what do they say? Mending bridges, water under the bridge, time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Let's see what other tarot we get here, and we'll get the message for the next 7-ish days for you, Taurus. One more, I feel. All right. Okay. The Knight of Swords. The Two of Cups. And the Eight of Swords. All right. So we're getting an energy here. It's time to heal. It's time to connect. And I would even put a re in front of that. Reconnect. It's time to mend. Let it be water under the bridge and time to release. Release negative feelings, fears, old grudges. Now, this is not saying if someone heinous hurt you that, oh, now it's just time to go back and forgive. No, this is not about that kind of thing. This is about, you know, like, let me use this example. I'm getting this example. You're in a relationship with a not so great person, but you love them, you understand them, you want to help them. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, your whole family is up in arms because they see exactly what's going on. They see that this person doesn't respect you, doesn't care for you, doesn't treat you well, and they start saying negative things. You get all pissed off. You go off with this person, and the relationship is shitty and painful and not balanced and not good for you. But it takes you like maybe a few years to see it. And so meanwhile, you have kept yourself cut off from your family. Maybe they tried for a while, but maybe they've just kind of stepped back and said, okay, we'll wait for Taurus to see and we'll be here. But perhaps you just have feelings of fear or pride or whatever. And that's what I'm getting here to continue on with this example. That's what I'm getting here, Taurus, with the Eight of Swords. Like, well, they did tell me, but if they really loved me, they would have still kept on trying. Or maybe something like, well, I'm so embarrassed. They told me, but I didn't believe them. They don't want to have anything to do with me. I'm so stupid. I'm such a loser. You know, stuff like that. It can just be any kind of feelings of restriction or self-sabotage or negative self-beliefs, like, boy, am I stupid for doing that? Who's going to want to even embarrassment, like, I can't go back because they told me and I'm so embarrassed. Just stuff like that. And so that's what I feel. So I feel like, to continue on with this example, because I think this is a perfect example, like that relationship broke down finally. And I don't think you did it. The universe probably did it. Maybe it got really bad and that person ended up in jail. Or maybe you finally left. Maybe you had to sneak out in the night. Or, you know, because this is something big. This is major arcana, and this is something very disruptive and painful. Okay, so something big happened. All right, and it's opening up the door for you to heal, reconnect, mend, and release. Okay, and to let go of all of this negativity. And it has something to do with your family. I see you being able to kind of, you know, reconnect and get back with your family. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is the energy of rushing forward towards the truth. You could have caused this tower. Maybe you finally saw the truth, and with the Knight of Swords, you just kind of willy-nilly made shit happen. To continue on with my example, maybe you had to call the police, and you never would before. But this time, you're like, you know what? F it. This is you, like, calling the police. Or this is you running out in the middle of the night, like you, or you with your kids or whatever, racing towards your truth. Because that horse looks a little scared, and this person looks like they're really on a mission. So this is someone really taking action. So I feel like if this tower hasn't happened, that it will very soon. Towers are like now energy. And this is also a very fast energy. What the Two of Cups is telling me in this family card, Taurus, is that your family is there for you. This lion with the wings, this is spirit saying, of course your family's still there for you. I've kept them there for you. All you have to do is call or go. Just go. Your family is there for you. The love is definitely still there, more than it was before. So yeah, I mean, very specific, but I'm just using that as an example. But it's the ending of something that wasn't good, that wasn't true. It's the moving forward quickly. and the letting go of a false narrative or false beliefs. And it's reaching out to the family to mend bridges. And so for whatever reason, the split happened between you and your family, I don't know. But now is a time. Do not let this hold you back. Your family is there. They are waiting for you. They will accept you with open arms and love. Okay? So Taurus, we're going to do a yes or no question. Calibrated this, and up and down is yes. Sideways is no. If it goes in a circle, it could mean maybe, possibly, check again. Make sure your question is definitely totally yes or no and very simple. Just like, you know, will, blah, blah, blah. Yes or no, something like that. Now, disclaimer language, I'm human. I could be a little shaky. My elbow is sore on the table. I'm not trying to make this go any kind of way, all right? Even if you see a little bit of movement, that's me being human. Again, I have no skin in the game, whether it's yes or no. I don't even know what your question is. Okay, so I'm going to let it go and try and keep it still when I let go. And be quiet. As usual, it looks a little circly. Small circle. See if it gets bigger or if it does something else. Wow. I could feel it change. So it changed from the circle to no. Okay, so the answer is no. And I had a feeling if you're asking, will my family take me back? And that said no. The message that I got is there may still be someone on your family's side that's pissed off, but not your whole family. So please don't believe that. And that's just for, I'm feeling like one or two or a small group of specific people. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you for joining me. Thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.